What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Dummy Wormy, and I'm gonna be doing a little bit of a different video for you guys today because we'll come over here to SteamDB real quick, and I have a game brought up called Last Year The Nightmare. Now this was a game that was released, I want to say back in like 2019. It was on Discord Nitro, then it was released over on Steam in like 2020, and it failed. Okay, it's a failed game. It didn't really do really well over on Steam, only coming in at 198 peak concurrent player bases. It really didn't do good at all. And it failed due to mismanagement, miscoordination. It was all over the place. Ultimately, the company that was involved with it, Elastic Games, went bankrupt. And you can come over here why we should be skeptical of last year developer Elastic Games. And this article here just goes on this massive depiction of what was actually going on with the game and what was happening here, on which it was like 10 years. It took them forever to get the game actually like funded and moving it well. It was mismanaged. It was a disaster of a time. Yeah, the game was partially funded due to crowd campaigns and crowdfunding and stuff like that, but it didn't do well. Now you might be sitting here and wondering, why the heck am I talking about this bunk game, a company that went under back in like 2021? Why am I talking to you guys about all this? What's the purpose of me bringing this game up now to discuss it with all of you? Well, we had recent developments, actually, when we come over here to Master of TDS, and when she's talking about some games that were associated with Sweet Baby Inc. And I just scroll down here to this particular article that Master of TDS actually put out. Have just located yet another game that Sweet Baby Inc. is involved in that isn't on the list either. Last year on Steam, Kim Belair was even interviewed on the subject and mentioned Sweet Baby Inc. Well. Now, I had a back and forth with Master of TDS on this. It looks like the game and the company aren't coming back. It looks like they're completely gone. It's debunked. But yes, Kim Belair on Last Year The Nightmare. Written back December 15th, 2018. Huh. Interesting how this is all here. Interesting that this is all here. And now we have yet another game on the long-running list of Sweet Baby Inc. influence games that are total flops and are completely dead. Like, this is an actual story. Yes, the game no longer exists. The game's dead and gone. I've seen gameplay of it. All it was a Dead by Daylight clone. It really wasn't that interesting. It really wasn't that groundbreaking of a video game. It was just Dead by Daylight in a high school in which kids went in there and did stuff. But the reason this is so informative and so telling is the fact that Sweet Baby Inc. was involved. The fact that this company that's been all over the place, that has been getting into games left, right, and center, was involved with another video game that assisted in its development and its creation, participated in what was going on here, that ultimately failed and led to the outright bankruptcy of Elastic Games. This is just another knock against Sweet Baby Inc. And it does beg the question, why is this happening? Why is stuff like this happening? And how is it that Sweet Baby Inc. got so powerful? When you have stories like this that are now popping up from, I don't know how long ago, where a game that failed back in 2021 that led a company to bankruptcy. How is it that Sweet Baby Inc. is involved with this and yet is still getting deals to make other games, is still being brought in to help with other games and to make other games and help influence other games? And this is, again, just another knock against them. We recently have been talking about Unknown 9 Awakening and how this has just been a massive flop. Heck, when we go back over here to SteamDB, we can see last year was a bigger flop than Unknown 9. At least when it came to the Unknown 9, Unknown 9 had a peak concurrent player base of 285 at launch. We come back over here, this game only saw a peak concurrent player base of 198. 198 players on Steam. This wasn't a success, but oh my gosh, Sweet Baby Inc.'s involved. Wonder why. Or other things, we have Tales of Kinzara. It recently shut down due to bankruptcy. Massive layoffs. Big issues going on there. Or we have other games. Flintlock, massive disaster. Everything falling apart. Again, influenced by Sweet Baby Inc. Or maybe Alan Wake 2 not being able to turn a profit 6 months after it was released. Not able to make a single penny back because Sweet Baby Inc. was involved. Or other recent news, Insomniac is caught between a rock and a hard place after Spider-Man 2 and cancels its DLC. No DLC for Spider-Man 2, but that's a success. Again, influenced by Sweet Baby Inc. No DLC. How is it that a company that's been involved with disaster after disaster after disaster keeps getting work, keeps getting all these other jobs? Why is that happening? Oh, because Sweet Baby Inc. forced themselves into the industry. Sweet Baby Inc. did what they had to do to get into the industry. And now we're seeing that this company has been a failure for a whole lot longer than we thought it was. They have other games that are probably out there that are total duds that also led to companies going bankrupt or having to shut down or whatnot that they were a part of. And it always shows you just how abysmal Sweet Baby Inc. truly is and just how awful of a company they truly are. All these are just examples of Sweet Baby Inc.'s total failure and total incapability of actually making good games. The fact that they're still in the gaming industry boggles my mind, and they're still at the ability to influence any video game is insane. But I'm gonna leave it there, guys. Let me get you guys' thoughts on all this down in the comments below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it out, friends, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for every time I put out a new video live, guys. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.